Hello, you lovely human you. How are you doing? And I am back with another video, and it's so good to see you. How are you doing today? Comment below. Are you doing great? Are you doing amazing? Are you doing so-so? Sometimes we're all kind of doing a little bit However you're doing, it is okay, and you are totally justified to feel whatever way you feel right now. And today, I want to do, well, resurface sort of my Wind Down Wednesday series, but I'm doing something new. This is going to be your October wake up video. Now, what is that? Am I starting a new series? Kind of. So for any of you who have been following my channel and my content for a while, you know that I used to do a series called Wind Down Wednesday, where I would once in a while make videos that were relaxing. I would give you guys advice and tips and techniques to help you feel more relaxed and positive and uplifted on my channel, and I just never really kept up with this, and I've been really trying to find a routine that would help me stay more on a schedule with my channel, so you guys know what to expect from me and when to expect it and what kind of content to expect. So basically, the idea that I came up with was that I am going to do once a month a wake up instead of wind down video, where I basically share with you guys, kind of similar to my favorites videos that I used to do on the channel. I just share with you guys some nice relaxing things that I've enjoyed over the month, tips and tricks. How was your October? Comment below, let me know how your month has been. Now that it's finally getting cold out, I have switched over to hot tea instead of iced tea. I still quit coffee. I am still being strict with that. Pretty proud of myself. And I just want to know how you guys are doing. So comment below and let's talk about some things today. So I want to first talk about this past month. For me, it has been kind of a bit of a roller coaster, I'm going to say. I really did hit a period in my life where I felt like I was on a bit of a down. Like, I just feel like I was in a bit of like a rough patch. And we all go through that sometimes, and that's totally normal. And if you're going through a period in your life where you don't feel uplifted, you don't feel happy, you feel like you're doing a little bit more low energy rather than high energy, that is totally okay. We all go through that. It's part of being a human. There's nothing wrong with it. October has been so far a little bit hard, and I've been using this month to try to hit the restart button on myself and my routine to try to get back in touch with my truest, lightest form of myself. And one way I did that was by revisiting my favorite rituals. And one of my favorite rituals is manifestation. And I talk about this a lot in a lot of my videos, but since I haven't made a video like this in a while, I do want to talk to you guys about what I do. I have my favorite charm that I use. It could be, so for you, find something important to you. I like stones, so I use my rose quartz when I manifest. It could be anything. It could be a piece of paper, it could be a quote you like, it could be a toy, it could be a piece of jewelry, it could be something you found in nature, anything special to you. Just hold it as your good luck charm that you're going to breathe your energy into, and then expose and expel that energy back out into the universe to get the things that you want to come to you. So once you find your charm, you're going to sit there, you're going to cross your legs on the chair, hold it, and you're going to set your intention while holding your charm close to your heart, and you are going to breathe in and out and set a timer. I always do 2 minutes, which is not a lot of time. You don't need that much time, in my opinion, but you could go as long as you want. You could do 10 minutes, you could do 15 minutes, you could do it as long as you want. I have a very busy life, so for me, 2 minutes a day is perfect. So to help myself feel better, I started manifesting every day. I would set one intention of something I wanted. And it's not about tangible things, it's just about ways you want your life to change a little bit. So always set a good intention, something good that you want to happen. So, and I would just do this every day for 2 minutes, and it helps you feel better. It helps you feel like you deserve these things, which you are so deserving of. You are deserving of everything you could ever want in your life, because you are a beautiful soul and you deserve it. But just manifesting and reminding yourself helps reset those intentions, and it's such a healthy practice. It's so easy to do. So find your little charm or stone or whatever it is for you, make yourself comfy, and try it every day. Some other things I did this month to help myself feel a little bit better was I reminded myself of the things in my life that really always helped make me feel like the best version of myself. For me personally, I like to always feel like I'm working on my craft, not just my videos. I mean, this is obviously my passion, but I'm an actor, and that is something that's really important to me. And I've been taking a lot of voice acting classes for the past few months, and they've been helping me feel really good because I feel like I'm working towards my goals and my dreams. And that is something, feeling like I'm active in developing my craft and not taking time periods where I'm away from it, that's important to me. So I decided, okay, it's time for me to look into taking a 3rd class in the city for my voice acting, because that is what makes me feel good. That is what makes me feel happy and like the best version of myself. Think about what that is for you, lovely humans. What makes you feel, what do you do in your life that makes you feel like you're the best version of yourself? When you find out what that is, you could take one little step towards doing it. Research a new activity. Reconnect with an old activity that maybe you fell out of practice with. Sometimes when we're going through a bit of a rough time, or we feel unmotivated or not in touch with our highest selves, we lose touch with those things, and you could always go back and revisit them. And that is the beauty of being a human with free will and the limitless amount of chances to just reinvent yourself and restart yourself. So remember, you always have that freedom and you always have that option. Another thing that I did recently was realize the importance of change. Change is scary. I, over the past few months, started a new job, and I love this job. It is also the reason I have the alphabet on my wall. I am not teaching myself the alphabet. Don't be concerned about me. But I am a children's teacher for a company, and we teach children from home who live in China how to speak English, and it's really cool. I'm having so much fun with it. It lets me be creative. But even though this is a life change that was scary for me at first, I did realize at the end of the day that I am so much happier with this job. I feel like it fits me way better than my other job, and even though it's a new situation, it's such a positive new situation. So what do you have new going on in your life? Comment below, let's chat. I mean, I'm just here to talk with you guys. That's what this kind of video is for, your October weekend. What's happening in your life? I want to talk to you about it. And just remember, if it was scary at first, focus on what is good about it, because I'm sure if you think hard enough, you'll realize those positives of the situation. So whatever is happening in your life right now, cheers to that. Hopefully it is all good stuff. And I also want to talk to you guys about the importance of finding things that you could hold on to that always mean a lot to you. My family recently moved into a new house, and we were going through a bunch of old stuff that my sister and I used to have, and I found this little keepsake box. I've literally had this thing since I was like 6. I think it's supposed to be like a lunch box, and it has like, for some reason it has like this little rabbit and elephant on it. I guess they're like besties, because like here they're playing soccer. Here, oh wait, he has a girlfriend too, I forgot. Here he's having a picnic with his girlfriend. So I guess the elephant doesn't have a girlfriend and he does. That's not very fair. Hopefully he's not like the, third wheel in the situation. Anyway, I don't even know why I'm like psychoanalyzing this literal child's lunchbox. But anyway, whatever. Long story short, I found this when my parents were cleaning out our house, and I remembered like just looking at it, all the memories came back. This was like such a nostalgic thing for me, because like I had this as a kid and it meant a lot to me, and just looking at it again, I was like, I could go back there. So do you have anything from your past or your childhood that means a lot to you? Simply just holding on to it, taking it with you, and looking at it can bring back those feelings in a good way, and it could send you comfort, which is great. This month, when I was having a day where I felt really stressed, I did a me day, and I was spontaneous, and I went to Union Square, and I went to one of my favorite stores ever to hang out in, Barnes & Noble, the huge bookstore. Do you guys like Barnes & Noble? If you do, comment below. I can get lost in there, and I did. I was gonna only stay for like an hour. I was there for like 3.5 hours. That's what happens every time I go to Barnes & Noble. I was just gonna do the same thing I do every night on my night off. Like I kind of just get all my stuff done and then I just lay around and do nothing and stay local. But I was like, no, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna get out of the apartment and do something new. So I went, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I bought myself some manga. I just bought it because I used to love reading manga when I was in middle school and early high school. And it just reminded me of that part of my life and something that was always innately in me and important to me and that I enjoy. And I was like, you know, for the fun of it, I'm just gonna buy some mangas. But it just looked adorable, so I bought it. It's like these, I guess they're like half animal, half whatever, and there's some kind of like festival going on. Now we match. Perfect. I just look like the least dorky person on the planet. But moral of the story is sometimes you can just buy yourself a fun little gift or do something fun and out of character, and it's okay. It's okay to be silly sometimes and to just be like, oh my gosh, I haven't done this since I was a kid. I haven't bought this kind of thing since I was a kid. Do I need this? Probably not. But hey, there's nothing wrong with going there because it helps you realize that things don't have to be that serious all the time. One day when I was really sick, I was leaving the doctor's and I just like stumbled into this little shop and I decided to treat myself because I was like, you know what, I know I'm a grown woman, but I deserve some sick presents sometimes. And so do you lovely humans. So I got this Pusheen phone charger. It's awesome. It's sparkly and silver. And as you can see, Pusheen is, let's focus here. Focus, he's a unicorn, look at that. And on this one, let's focus, unicorn cat. I love it. I also got this awesome pen via 1999 or 2001 looking, but it's not just a pom-pom pen. It also has a Pegasus unicorn on the top of the pom-pom. I'm really trying to like get used to this camera because it's so good with the focus. See? Do you see? Isn't it cute? Anyway, so long story short, sometimes you gotta treat yourself. Sometimes you gotta buy yourself something you wouldn't normally buy yourself, even if it was something you would get as a kid, just for the fun of it, because life is not that serious. And if you're feeling down, it's okay sometimes to just take it easy. And honestly, if I've learned anything this past month, it's been like, I've been trying to chill more and just like take care of myself more. Because I feel like I work a lot and I feel like sometimes I put so much pressure on myself just to constantly feel like I'm just accomplishing things, and you can't do that all the time. You have to sometimes take a break and realize when it's important to take care of you. So don't forget that, lovely humans. And I want to leave you guys with one little extra advice and tip before I go. Monthly activity for you to try, and I hope you try it because I think it's a good idea. I started doing something over the past like 2 months where I have this little booklet. I have a lot of empty notebooks that I just don't write in, so I was like, I'm gonna write a positive quote every day, just something I come up with. It wasn't a quote by anyone else, it was just I was coming up with them. And I've been doing that, and I write like a little tiny quote every day, and it's honestly for me, and when this is filled up, I'm gonna go back and reread it every day. Like those calendars where they have positive quotes and you can just keep rereading them. So try that, buy a booklet, write something in it, like it could be for like the month, you could do a monthly one, you could do a yearly one, and write something every day. And before you know it, you'll have a whole booklet filled up of things that you wrote and you came up with to uplift you. It's actually pretty awesome. So I think you guys should try that out. I've been trying it. It helps me feel a little inspired every morning when I write them, and at the end of the day, I'll have a really cool keepsake and something to help lift me up. That is your October Positivity Wake Up. This is going to be my new segment. I'm going to do it monthly. So the next one will be November, and I will chat with you guys then over some tea about some of my favorite things that I've found, some things that I've learned, and hopefully help you guys feel relaxed and happy to start your day. So I'll see you guys next time. Happy October. Sending you all of the love and positivity and light that I can. Bye.